Assalamu alaikum students. Our today's topic is conjunctions. Hope you have heard this term before, but if you have not, then I tell you that conjunction are the words that are used to join two words or two sentences in a single sentence. We can get into the detail. Your book says joining words are called conjunctions. Junctions. Junction is something that joins two things together. Literally, if we talk about conjunctions, so conjunction or junction is the place or is the point where two points meet with each other. This is the literal meaning of this word junctions. So here they are used to join words and sentences. So its usage is that in English there are some words that are used to join some words and sentences too. You can have an apple or a banana. So here we are joining two words in a single sentence using the conjunction or. This box is small but heavy. So here again we are joining two words in a single sentence using but. Now the question lies here, what are the words that are called the conjunctions? There are a lot of words that work or that functions at conjunction. There's not specific word that we say that it is the conjunction or is used as a preposition. It is also used as a conjunction. So it depends upon its use whether we are using it as a conjunction or as a preposition. On your level, there are few words that we will talk about that fall under the category of conjunction. These are and, or, and but. Here you know that and is a word that we use to count the words. For example, we say Alina, Hira and Saira are not working together. So here and is used as a counting word, not as a conjunction. It is not joining two sentences or two words together. But in some cases, and is used to join two separate sentences in a single sentence. At a larger scale or at a higher scale, when we have to do writings, so we do not repeat the subject in every sentence. So what we do, we join two sentences by just joining the objects of the two sentences using a conjunction. As we see an example, the shop has cakes, the shop has pastries. Now these are the two sentences having the same subject, same verb, but the different objects. So in this case, where we have the same subject and a same verb, we can add or join the objects of the two sentences using conjunction. So here in this case we use and. We will further study about or and but. So let's discuss the worksheet part A. Join these sentences using and. So these are all the sentences where we will use and as conjunction. So let's see what are the conditions in which sentences we use and as a conjunction to join these two. Raza has a pencil. Raza has an eraser. Now here Raza, we have the same subject over here, has the same helping verb over there with different object. Second, these are used and here is usually used to continue the information in which one information is given in one sentence and the second information with the same subject is given in the other sentence. So we can join these two informations using the same noun or maybe pronoun, using the same auxiliary with different objects. So we can say that we actually join the information of the sentence relatively using the conjunction and. We will understand further by the example. Shams has a ball. Shams has a bat. Now, Shams has two things, and these two things are described in two different sentences. So, what are we supposed to do? We can join these two things in one sentence using the conjunction and. Shams has a ball and a bat. Now here it's important that where we have used article, same article will be used in the sentence with conjunction. My grandfather is old. My grandfather is weak. Now he is old and he is weak. So these are the two informations that are additively used in the same in the sentence with the same subject. My grandfather is old and weak. So no need to repeat the subject again and again. Mohsin likes going to the zoo. Mohsin likes going to the museum. Mohsin likes going to the zoo and the museum. My sister likes to eat fruits. I like to eat fruits. My sister and I like to eat fruits. How much did the book cost? How much did the flowers cost? How much did the book and the flowers cost? Sana is going on a picnic. Tahira is going on a picnic. Sana and Tahira are going on a picnic. Let us go. Let us sit under that big tree. Let us go and sit under that big tree. Now let's see in part B, join these sentences with but. Now here let's see what are the sentences we use but as conjunction, how it is different from the sentences where we had used and how it is different from the sentences where we use or. Ali raced to catch the bus. He missed it. Now here Ali raced to catch the bus. He missed it. Now here is again we have two different informations are being given and we are supposed to join them using but. For example, Ali raced to catch the bus. He tried but he missed. It's mean he was unsuccessful in that. One information and second is kind of indifferent information. Babar is my brother. Aslam is not my brother. So here again these two sentences contain two different informations. So when two sentences contain different information, we use but in these sentences. Now here we are seeing that we have not the same subjects over here. So how can we do it? How can we join them using but? So we are supposed to repeat the subject in both of the sentences and can join these two sentences using but. But if we had or we would have the same subject, for example, then we do not need to repeat the subject again. Parvez is clever. Parvez is lazy. Now here we are not supposed to repeat the subject. We will just use the subject once. Parvez is clever but lazy. Now again, clever and lazy, two different information about the same subjects. That's why we are using but. Anwar saw the accident. He did not tell anyone about it. Anwar saw the accident, but he did not tell anyone about it. This frock is red. That frock is orange. This frock is red, but that frock is orange. Again, two different information. The park is small. We can play cricket in it. The park is small, but we can play cricket in it. The bull is old. He can still do a lot of work. The bull is old, but he can still do a lot of work. Anila would like to eat an ice cream. She has a cold. Anila would like to eat an ice cream, but she has a cold. This exercise we have to use the third conjunction, that is or. So we will learn how do we use this conjunction as to join two sentences together. So we talked about and but. Hope you have understood it already. So in this case we will study or. When we see there are two opposite thoughts or two different thoughts with the same subject are used in two different sentences, we can join it by using the conjunction or with it. And usually it occurs in the form of the interrogative sentences or question mark sentences or questionnaire statements. Is this your bag? Question mark. Is this Saida's bag? So here, is this your bag or Saida's? So here we see that we are being asked about two different thoughts and how we have joined them together using or. Is this sum right? Is this sum wrong? So here, sum, the same subject with two opposite ideas. So how we have joined it together using or? Because it is the interrogative statement. Does Raheel likes mango? Does Raheel like strawberry? So here, does Raheel like mangoes or strawberries? Two opposite or two different subjects. Is this a gorilla? Is this a chimpanzee? See, so far these are all the statements that are interrogative. Vanya's birthday in July. Is Vanya's birthday in August? Is Vanya's birthday in July or in August? So it's important to mention in here. If we do it that way, is Vanya's birthday in July or August? That is right as well, but in would be more appropriate here. Is Anjum in the army? Is Anjum in the navy? Is Anjum in the army or in navy? We can do it that way as well. Is Anjum in the army or navy? Would you like an ice cream? Would you like an apple? Would you like an ice cream or an apple? This is the last exercise, exercise D. Circle the correct conjunction to complete these sentences. Now here we are given two different conjunctions. We have to choose or encircle the right conjunction according to the condition we have read so far. We will use needle and or thread in our sewing class tomorrow. Now we have to keenly see about the object, about the work that is done in the sentence. If the same work is done, we will use and. If the different work is done, we will use but, and if the opposite work is done, we will use or. As in this case, we will use needle and thread in our sewing class. Now these needle and thread are of same category, so here we will use and. Would you like tea or coffee? Now why or? Because tea and coffee, we are talking about a choice over here. So when it comes to choice, though we consider tea and coffee somehow under same category, they are all hot drinks, but it is talking about the choice. So that's why we will use or over here. Anila is tall, but her brother is short. Now here, tall and short, two different ideas. That's why we are using but over here. You can wear the blue shirt or the red shirt. Again, blue shirt, red shirt, choice. Annie ate bread and butter for breakfast. Bread and butter. No choice, no opposite ideas. Just two continuing ideas. Shakil bats well, but his bowling is not good. two different ideas. The peacock is a beautiful and a graceful bird. Let's play on the swing and the seesaw in the park. Mani is slow and steady in his work. Azam is tall and thin. What is the difference between an ass and a donkey? Is this plate clean or dirty? Animals in the jungle are wild and can be dangerous. Zebras have black and white stripes on their bodies. This exercise is long but easy. So that's it for today's lesson. Hope you have understood all. Thank you very much. Stay healthy.